Hi, today is May 29th, 2024, and here are my poems for the day, some of which I might read tonight at La Palapa on St. Mark's Place in Manhattan, where I'm doing a show. Anyway, the first one is poem number 830 for the year, Two Conclusions. The only interesting conclusion I could come to was that a magician was trying to learn the saw a person in half trick and was practicing on a couch and failed and then threw away the couch. But that conclusion wasn't logical. The only logical conclusion I could come to was that the movers said, if you're throwing the couch away anyway, we should cut it in half because then it will be easier to bring down the stairs. But that conclusion wasn't interesting. And I'm lying. I could have come to many interesting conclusions about the divided couch I saw on the sidewalk yesterday, and maybe even a few more logical ones, but I stopped at two, concluding that two conclusions were enough. Poem number 831, The Fog. It snuck up on them kind of slowly, and then suddenly it was there, and they were like, how the fog did that happen? Which was weird of them to say. They had never before said fog when they meant fuck, and at first they were kind of mad at themselves for saying it, but it turned out that it kind of tickled their genitals to say fog instead of fuck. And for the rest of the day they were saying shit like, fog me, and get the fog out of here, and go fog yourself, and I haven't the faintest fogging idea, and fog you, you mother fogger, and so on. Then they went to the bar and started with 2 whiskey sours, and in less than 2 hours they had had 4 more, and they were totally fogged up, and they stumbled home. The hangover snuck up on them kind of slowly, and then suddenly it was there, and they were like, what the fog did I do last night? Poem number 832, The Day Was Lost. The day was lost at sea. It was utterly stupid of the day to go out sailing when it knew that it didn't know jack fuck about sailing. Why would the day do that? And the wind picked up, and the day tossed and turned in the little sailboat, and the day got horribly seasick and threw up over the side of the boat. The day is gone now. This happened yesterday. The day is gone almost without a trace. But if you were to navigate to that one particular area, you would be able to discern bits of the day's vomit floating on the surface of the sea. Poem number 833, White Dating. The other day I saw a headline in the Times that asked, are Ayo Edebiri and Jeremy Allen white dating? And I was like, what is white dating? Do I even want to know? And I Googled white dating, and I didn't like what little I found, and I was shocked that the Times would use such a term, and I thought it was really fucked up and that there must be some mistake, and I puzzled over it for quite some time, and if you know anything about popular culture, then you were already laughing at my mistake. And I am too now, but it took me a lot longer than it should have to figure it out. Are Ayo Edebiri and Jeremy Allen White dating? And last poem of the day, it's actually a song-ish thing. It's called Hark. Poem number 834, Hark. Lo, I hear the church bells ring. No. Lo, I hear church bells ring, hark the herald angels sing. I recognize their happy tune. What the fuck, it's almost June. I said, angels, don't you remember? The king was born in late December. Oh, I just did a Google check and I just did a Google check and perhaps they sing of Charles II. Oh, I just did a Google check and perhaps they sing of Charles II. Born this day in 1630. Listen to their song so pretty, even though it is mid-spring. Hark the herald angels sing. That was barely worth it. Maybe it wasn't worth it. Anyway, Lapa Lapa tonight. Maybe I'll be better. Maybe I'll be worse than I was just now. Regardless, I appreciate you.